Hey, what's going on, guys? So welcome to my review of Justice League vs. Teen Titans. Justice League vs. Teen Titans is a newest DC animated original movie based off of the New 52 comics. It's a follow-up to Justice League War and Son of Batman, Batman vs. Robin, and Batman Bad Blood animated movies. Now, there's a strong trend that I've noticed with these DC animated movies, specifically the New 52 ones. So Warner Bros. Does a really great job at raising the bar after each movie. Batman Bad Blood, I didn't think it could get any better than Batman Bad Blood, but this just brings things to a whole new level. Each movie just gets better and better. So Justice League vs. Teen Titans introduces the New 52 Teen Titans into the DC animated movie universe in the best possible way, with the introduction of Trigon as the main villain, but I'll touch more on that a little bit later. So this movie pretty much revolves around the Justice League fighting the Teen Titans after Trigon rises and possesses the Justice League members with his demons. And this is definitely, story-wise, one of the greatest DC New 52 movies that they've made so far, if not the best. In terms of characters, I'd say Damian Wayne is definitely a much more likable character. You know, he goes through the struggle of working on a team since he mostly works alone. And I definitely think that they had to show that part in this movie because it's a key factor to what plays out later on in the movie, and those kind of things are definitely needed. After Robin, Beast Boy is the next most likable character in my opinion. Beast Boy also adds a good comic relief to the movie. You know, he says a lot of funny jokes. Some of them are a little bit cheesy, some of them are actually funny. I actually laughed at some of those jokes. Also, by the end of the movie, he will become a complete badass by transforming into this one certain creature that we have seen before. If you've seen the original Teen Titans, you don't know what I'm talking about. Turn into this really badass creature. So that's definitely worth a surprise. I won't say what it is though. Next would be Blue Beetle. I'll be honest, I was a little bit worried about this version of Blue Beetle. You know, since I'm so used to the Young Justice version, but this version works pretty well in my opinion. You know, it's not exactly what I thought it would be, but it's pretty damn close. Only problem I have is that he could have had a little bit more screen time. But that's not a huge problem. You know, I think apart from that, he did pretty well. So next is Raven. Now, I'll be honest, the voice actor for Raven sounded really inexperienced, which kind of threw me off. I would have preferred the voice actor from the original Teen Titans, but after a while, you kind of get used to the new voice actor. It really grows on you. So it's not a huge problem, but I would have liked her to be someone more experienced to take that part. Starfire does a really good job in this movie as well. She wasn't exactly how I pictured her, but she does a really decent job as, you know, the whole character. You know, she's a character that's an alien on a new planet. Again, I would have preferred the original Teen Titan voice actor for this, but this one also comes pretty close. You know, a lot closer than Raven's voice actor, in my opinion. As for Justice League members, I'm glad they didn't get a whole lot of screen time in this movie because this movie is called Justice League vs. Teen Titans. So I like that they focus more on the Teen Titans and less on the Justice League, because this whole movie is supposed to be establishing the Teen Titans for future movies. Granted, the Justice League members did get plenty of time that they deserved on screen. Not all the Justice League members from the previous movies will be in this movie, which kind of bothers me a little bit, but it wasn't a huge problem. As for Trigon as the main villain, I think he was a great choice, because it's definitely, if you're going to be introducing characters like the Teen Titans into the DC animated universe, you need to have a strong villain. You need to bring them in with as much positive result as possible. So I think Trigon was definitely the best possible choice. You know, he just looks like a total badass, and he acts like a total beast in the movie, and it's just great to see. And that's pretty much how I pictured Trigon. It's just like that, just wreaking havoc and just being a total badass. I'll say he's definitely on the same level as the original Teen Titans Trigon. Next, I want to talk about the animation special effects this movie had. This movie, I would say, definitely had the best special effects out of all the new 52 animated movies that I've seen so far, in my opinion. You know, there's some scenes where Raven's using her magic, and it just got me really nostalgic because it reminded me a lot of the type of animation special effects from the original Teen Titans. It was really close, if not better, in terms of like quality, and just altogether it just looked better in my opinion. It was a strong nod to the original Teen Titans, which was one of the things that really had to be implemented in this movie, and it was really well. Because if you're gonna be introducing these characters in an animated form, then you have to do your research. You have to know what these characters are actually like, and the original Teen Titans did a really good job of that. So, that's one thing that I really looked forward to in this movie, was them really focusing on the characters based off of previous iterations. So there was also a mid-credit scene in this movie which introduces a new familiar character to the new 52 animated universe, which definitely will get you excited for the next movie. I'm not gonna say who it is though, but it's someone that we all know. Overall, Justice League vs. Teen Titans is a great movie with some minor flaws. Justice League vs. Teen Titans is definitely a great legacy to the original Teen Titans series, and I'd love to see what they do next. Overall, I give Justice League vs. Teen Titans an 8.5 out of 10. That's all I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then smack that like button. It's always appreciated. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button to see more content like this. See you guys next time.